So we got the latest update in regards to what is going on with Lords of the Fallen. Today we have the V1.1.310. It comes with a lot of things that as gamers has been requested: more inventory, better performance, stability, and a lot more. So let's dive into this video and see what it comes. You guys are know already, we're getting free content of the roadmap that I shared with you guys earlier this week, but today we're going to be taking a look at different things that they're working on, which is pretty much they're working really hard. I'm gonna kid, and I'm very impressed by the developers because they are trying to make this game really good and also meeting our demands, such as like inventory. That's one of the things. So they're saying like if you are able to complete a quest or defeat a boss, you will automatically, even if your inventory is full and it exceeds the limit necessary, this applies like keys, spells, quests, items, ammo times, gestures, whatever it is, that item couldn't be picked up is no longer an issue. Even if it's full, then your item would be picked up. So that is something we shouldn't be worried about. I was affected by that too, and I know a lot of you all were affected. We got some HDR improvement. We also have something for the Steam Deck. You guys are able to see there more improvement. Now, stability, that is one of the things that it's hindering this game a lot. It says fixed crash that could occur when accessing Shine Oreos when switching to offline mode, fixed crash that occur when quitting the main menu while being in multiplayer session, and also fixed blocker that could prevent players from finishing the Umbral ending. Also go into the performance. We all see all the different type of optimizations that developers have been working on, like actors, Skyris by reducing cache shadows without reducing the visual quality, Upper Calderoth, the marketplace, performance on the Castle Bramis, the Peneth Path, the Skyris Bridge, and also the men's area by reducing the cache shadows without reducing visual quality. So all these different type of optimizations for performance are and should help Xbox, PS5, and also PC players when we are playing the game. Another update they did is the lower Calderoth, the bridge area, to reduce collision. So I'll be able to check out if my frames went up, because I am personally having a lot of issues. Now, PvP. Fixing issues with the fog walls, players to leave the Crimson Ritual area. Added music to Crimson Rituals to increase tension. Oh, let's go. A little bit more tension. Let's go. Improve the UI finishing Crimson Ritual. Added the additional description for failed connection to Crimson Ritual. I think they were testing that like yesterday because I was having that. So anyways, Revenge. Improve the UI finishing Revenges. And then we have the balancing PvP focus only, stomping downs hounds. We also have the braided ring, which will summon allies can use more ranged attacks before disappearing. The ring used to add 5 plus, but now adds plus 10 with the change. The pendant and trophy. Umbral sorceries can be cast without sufficient mana, so that would be something cool. The Umbral Eye of Loash, while changing heavy attacks and damage, receive weirder damage and your posture cannot be broken. So that is something good to know if you are working on a build. The Umbral Eye of Lydia, Numb Switch, used to range weapons without ammunition and cost of wither health. Equipped with the amulet now also reduces your wither health rate, deal the damage. Her reaction sometimes trigger in the wrong direction is now fixed. We got some bosses over here, an improvement, and it says now the trio of the dark spot waits more diligently to players to be in the exact area space before trigger the whole combat. The Southern Monarch boss encounter has received full revamp and result in its more challenging achieving without tweaking his HP damage output. Pure behavioral upgrade, it is tougher, it says. Now the improve in the hitbox of the following bosses to to better support trouble weapons, Deva, Southern Monarch, Light Tripper, Cleric, Hush Saint, Rainhold, and also Spurn Progeny. Enhance the combat area behavior, prevent the looking down when being close to a target. Lightning could sometimes get off the bounds encountered leading into the leaving into the 5. Adjust the trigger areas skinless boss to prevent the player from hitting the disaster area. And then we got a lot of AI improvements, as you guys are able to see there, scanning through them, and which are going to be the most important. But it's just mostly about improving the AI, like added additional AI blocking volumes, red corpse, avoiding umbral enemies spawning above dangerous collisions. We want our AI to be safe and might resort into a syndicate against our level designers. This is another one. And then we also have applying whittier damage to. And then went ahead and did a lot of improvements on different AIs from different locations, from the Bramus Castle, from Empyrean, enemies from Imperium. Also, we have more on the lower Caldera. We have Fritz Roy's Gorg. It says a new leashing pass of different enemies. And then we have a second pass of leashing volumes, Red Corps, Pilgrim, Purge, and so many more in the Bramus Castle. And also, the Mans Hollow Brothers had a new leashing pass on different enemies and encounters. Pieta now plays her upgrade, seeing Jarrett's animation with better alignment regardless of the action player was doing before interacting. Correct newish Navish upper Caldera improve on AI navigation. So it seems like they've done a lot of the improvements on the enemies in the game. So hopefully that leads to a better performance. And then we have some umbral level design and also collision, lighting, cinematics, UI, audio enhancements if you guys were having issues. So let's talk about a little bit about the umbral, and which is here. It says tweak the distance of the Soulslike versus the UI icon, fix a offsetted particles that could sometimes occur. Soulslike umbral bellies, fix offset particles that could sometimes occur in the Soulslake's door, and fix a bug of the axiom. Items could sometimes fall through the umbral ground under the certain conditions. And then we got some level design fixes in the lower Calderoth and the Empyrean, and also in the Avi, which is going to definitely improve a little bit more on the game, the way it looks, the way it feels. So tweaking collisions like boxes to ensure they match the invasion fog walls. And then we have the collision fixes that you are able to see there, such as like on the bottom, see the Waterfall Cave, the Pilgrim Perch had a rock with block and mess with players' navigation. So it's a lot of the different issues that you were having, like you didn't get across, or there was like a hidden blocks location that just wouldn't let you get through, and different things like that. And we also have the lightning. The Men's Hollow Brothers has received an additional lightning pass to add an extra detail with no performance to impact. The lower Calderath has received additional lightning pass details with no performance impact. So a lot has to do with the game itself. We have some cinematic fixes, and then eventually we have some UI fixes, such as address the menu, and also are going to address a lot of different things. But now overall, what is more important other than that, it has to be the balancing and the PVE, as you guys are able to see there, and also the performance and stability. And of course, the new items are coming out for that they're working on for all the free items that we should be looking forward to. Overall, they made over 100 significant tweaks, which should in a way improve the state of the game. Hopefully it does, and it doesn't mess something else. Let me know in the comment section below if this something that affected you in a good or in a bad way. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys on the next video.